Well, look, one of the big secrets is you're always going to be wrong. You're always going to be wrong. So one of the things you need to do is you need to stop caring about what other people think. And I mean almost everybody, especially like relatives, people that you hang out with. We're having this meeting when we still have, COVID, the virus is still pretty active. So there's not a lot of getting together, but, the people that you get together with, friends, you really can't give a shit what they think, because you're going to be wrong in somebody's eyes no matter what you do. So there are three groups of people that I really care about in terms of what they think of me. Three, all right? One's my family, my wife and my kids. I care about that. Two are my investment partners and my business partners. I give a shit what they think. Okay? And number three are my employees. I care what they think. That's it. That's it, pretty much. You notice I didn't say my friends. You notice I didn't say my neighbors. You notice I didn't say my lenders or my vendors. You notice I didn't say any of those people. If I'm a member in a group or some kind of association, I don't care. I don't care. And that doesn't mean that you need to go super fast into being an asshole to everybody. Okay. You can't be a jerk to everybody. So that's not what I mean. What I mean is, someone is always going to think you're wrong no matter what direction you go. Somebody is. So whether you buy that property that we're talking about, you invest in it, okay, you invest in that property, you're going to have some people that think that's a great idea, great property. You're going to have others that think, what in the hell are you doing, you dumbass? That's a terrible decision. Terrible decision. And that happens in a whole bunch of areas. But especially when it comes to investing, especially when you own your own multifamily community, because now you're kind of out there. You're out there. People can drive by your property. Okay? People might know some of your employees or your management people. People might know some tenants that might be living in there. So now you're out there. And oh geez, what are they going to think? And what are these people going to think? And man, you're always going to be wrong in somebody's eyes, no matter what you do. So you got to get over trying to think you need to be right for everybody and having the perfect plan in place where most people think it's a good plan. You just need to move ahead with a plan. And just go. Pull the trigger and move ahead. And by the way, that goes with like anything. You name it. Right? Relationship with your kids, relationship with your spouse, significant other, your weight, something you're battling, something you're trying to get done. Somebody is going to, So it was really funny. So I was a serious runner for about 10 years, a little over 10 years. And by serious, I mean I did a couple marathons. I did a whole bunch of half marathons. I probably did 15 or 20 half marathons. I did 2 marathons. I did a ton of 5Ks, 10K, all that. But over that period of time, let me tell you what the feedback I got. Because I lost a lot of weight when I was running. I used to be like 230 plus, and then I got down into the 205 range while I was running, which is still kind of heavy as a runner, but another story for another time. So I heard from 2 groups of people. One was, wow, man, you look great. You've lost a lot of weight. you look really good. Okay. The other was, man, you've lost a lot of weight. Are you okay? How come you're not eating? What kind of diet are you on? Is there a problem? Right? When I got into the real estate business full time and I quit my job, working at the prison. This is working at a prison, okay? I had people that thought that that was a great idea, were behind me, and said, you know what, go for it, man. Good idea. But I had a lot of people over here saying, what the hell are you doing? You've got a daughter that's less than a year old, and you own a house, you got house payments, you got car payments, and what are you doing? And so that may be slowing you down. Matter of fact, I think it probably is. So just come to the realization, and just come to the realization on this, because whether it's the right property, the wrong property, whether it's the right management team, the wrong management team, whether it's we could go on and the list could be endless. There's always going to be people that are behind you and think it's a great idea. There's always going to be people that think you're a total dumbass. Okay? And you can't care. You just move on. And you pull the trigger. Okay?